begins another phase. We talk all the time about that. You know, this is the next phase in their life, that 18 to 22-year-old phase where they really grow out of an 18-year-old and grow into a man by the time they're 22. So again, it's a time of great excitement, I think. It's a time of great challenge for them. It's also an exciting, great optimism for them. So our guys will do very, very well here. So it's very, very exciting to us. This is our current staff's 5th recruiting class. So you know, when you look back and you look at guys like Greg Jones and some of the others that have been recruited here, Kirk Cousins in that first year, time has gone very, very fast for all of us. We've got 12 different states represented here, probably the biggest variety of states that we've had since we've been here. We've gone all the way to California, we've gone to Texas, we've gone all the way to Jersey, up into Pennsylvania and down to Florida. So it's been a lot of flights here in the last couple of weeks, but we're very, very excited about that. We have 3 high school All-Americans and 1 junior college All-American represented in this class. We signed the state's #1 prospect for the 2nd year in a row, William Golston last year, and then L.T. Thomas this year, so that's very exciting. You know, I think the final rankings will still be determined, but certainly we're going to be in the top 25 or so by some publication, and I think that my feeling is as long as you're in that general vicinity of the top 25, you've got opportunity to develop some outstanding football players. And where they come and where they come from is one thing, and when they come, but what you've got to do is develop that young player. He's got to develop himself. The work in the weight room, the things that you have to do, and the challenges you have to meet will make all the difference, I think, in their lives here these next 4 and 5 years. So with that, you know, we addressed some concerns, I think, some basic needs. We signed 3 offensive linemen, also got a 4th preferred non-scholarship player that passed up money and scholarships to come here, so that's exciting as well. 6 defensive linemen, position of need as well, 4 linebackers. Took 3 defensive backs and 1 athlete who can play a variety of positions, defensive back or running back, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback, and 2 wide receivers. So we signed a total of 21 athletes to full scholarships, and it's a great class for us. And what I thought I'd do is just sort of go through each class now, I mean each player, and one by one, and talk a little bit about them, and then answer some questions as we go, really, and try to have a little more space here, but such is life. We just went alphabetical order, but offensive line, first of all, Jack Allen is an outstanding center from Illinois, Hinsdale, Illinois, played at Hinsdale Central under Mike DiMatteo. You guys will all have a statement and a stat sheet on all that as you leave, but just an outstanding young person. Extremely tough, competitive young man, great wrestler. I think his record right now is 35 or 36-0. He's the #1 wrestler in the state of Illinois at this point in time. Finished 2nd last year, I believe 2nd the year before in the state, and I believe his overall record is something to the effect of 100. I'll just estimate about 110 and 4 or 5 in his time as a wrestler there. But very explosive player, very tenacious player. I think he's a young man that we can build an offensive line around as he matures, as he comes here as an offensive lineman. But great parents, and had a great time. He got a wrestling mat in his basement. He's got 2 brothers that are great wrestlers as well, and it'll be very, very exciting to have him there. One of the things I think that's important to recognize is that many of these players are guys that we offered scholarships to last spring. They were guys that we targeted last spring. Jack is one of those guys, and we were able to stay on them, and they were able to commit and become a part of Spartan family officially today. So they're guys that we targeted a long time ago, and it was such a situation was we didn't have to go to 2nds and 3rds to fill our class, and I think that's very notable at this point in time.